Hi, hello, what's up, guys? We are back again with another problem. In today's problem, first I need to load the problem. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Slow internet. Let's go. Although I have read the problem, I could explain it without showing you the diagram, but showing you some examples would make it more clear. We need to validate a stack sequence. What we are given is we are given two arrays. One is called push and another one is called pop. So we are given an array of integers representing a pushed sequence of a stack. So this represents that one is pushed after one, maybe one is popped in that meanwhile, but this only claims that one is pushed after one, two is pushed after two, three is pushed, and so on. And popped is the sequence of how a element has been popped from the stack. So 4 is popped, then 5, 3, 2, and 1 are popped. So why is it true is because we could push 1 to 4, then pop 4, then push 5, and then pop 5, 3, 4, 5, 5, 3, 2, and 1. So this is the sequence that we could follow. But and we need to we are given two sequences like this in every for this we need to find if it's valid or not. So what I'll be doing here is the thing that first comes to anyone's mind is, why not try to replicate this push pop sequence? If it results in a success, it's true, otherwise it's false. So I'll create a stack equals to new stack of integers. Done. Then what I'll do is I'll start a for loop for each int called num. I'll call it pushed. What I'll do is I'll push it to the stack. So I'll push num to the stack. Then what I'll want to do is I want to check for certain conditions such as when do I pop it. I mean, I could go on pushing till 5, but here in this question I should only pop till 4. Push till 4, then pop 4. So what changes here? The thing that changed here is this: I must constantly check this element, and if this matches the element that I have pushed, I should pop it before pushing another element. So I'll be creating an index, and that index would be at 0 currently. Then what I'll do is, while my stack is not empty, because I don't want it to be empty when I empty it, okay, it shouldn't be empty. And what should happen is my index should be less than my popped dot length, as well as what I want to do is and then my element at that popped index must be equal to the element that I am pushing right now, so it must be equal to num. So whenever this happens, what I want to do is I want my stack to pop the last element. So if 4 matches here, it would pop 4. Then what I want to do is I should just continue this, and I want to increment my index. Index should increment, my num remains the same. My index would no longer point at 4, it would point at in this case 5. Now it would point at 5. Now what I want to do is after this happens, my loop is done, and at the end I must check my index. So if my index is equal to push dot length or pop dot length, anyone, we could use both of them, any one of them, and if so, return true, because then we have pushed as well as popped all the elements. Else what I want to do is I want to return false, and that is it. Let's see if it works or not. It's returning false because I missed this, that the number of elements it shouldn't work it works according to the index, because this is the index and this is the last element, that is the last index. My answer is still returning false somehow, while it should be returning true. It is not empty, my stack should not be empty. Okay, my index should be less than this. Yeah, it should be less than this. And my popped at that index should be equal to the num that I've just pushed in. Let's not do that. Let's call stack dot peak. Maybe this works. uh, let's see. It still returns false. I don't see what's the issue here. I'm popping it if they are equal. I'm incrementing this index. I'm pushing it every time it's in the pushed array, and my index starts with 0. It should start with 0, right? Yeah, it should start with 0. And if it's equal to my push dot length minus 1, my index would increment. Okay, so we should avoid this should be avoided, because at the end my index would be incremented and it would be equal to the size of the array, not the last index of the array, the size of the array, because of this being here. And it's accepted. And that was really it for this video, guys. It's a really basic simple explanation, simple question, to be honest. And thank you so much for watching.